All right, and we got some new stuff, but we're going to go ahead and start off where we left off, just as always. If you are new with us, welcome and thank you very much for joining us here on another episode of They're Busted or Decoded or Now You See It. You never know. But I'm always going to, sight to the blind. That is my job as a seer. All right. So this is where we left off on with the fact that for those of you that are new and you haven't seen it, the green, I'll go over it quickly. The green is the dragon's face. The sheep's face is outlined in white. The sheep's tongue sticking out is the red. The sheep's eyes in blue are the dragon's eyes also. The dragon has horns. I've outlined those in purple. And like I said, then right here is the head of the lotus, the antennas of the lotus, the neck of the lotus, the body frame of the lotus, the nose of the dragon and of the sheep. The mouth is right here of the sheep. Here is the chin of the sheep, or the nose, front nose area. And his mouth is open. It is a dead sheep. Let me show you that is really what is there. Okay? Because now we're going to look at it, the exact same thing, without it. I mean, my gosh. What a picture. You've got the dragon's eye, the dragon's eye, the sheep's eye, the sheep's eye, the dragon's face, middle area, forehead, it goes down with that nose bone area and does that. And then there's the nose hole, the nose snout, right there. There's the hole. And then right there's the hole of the nose. Remember, I have shown you guys the ways of the wicked cast shifting shadows. You will find other images depending on where the light is hitting it, What is the mystery? It says that he will reveal the mystery to the seers, and that he has been doing and that he will continue to do. This is a sheep. That's not the right sheep, though. Let's try to get the right sheep. Alright, I'll have to get the right sheep, but overall, I mean, come on. You see it? Yeah, and the ears to go down. I have that sheep somewhere. It's a different type of sheep with the long ears, the long droopy ears. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's the same thing right here. Let's turn this upside down and I'll show you what it was beforehand. There. Alright? But then once you pull in Isaiah 29, and then I outlined it for your perception, but when I saw it and I saw these gaps, I saw that these gaps right here were there, and this shadow, the casting the shifting shadows, the who seeth us, who knoweth us, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. You see how the leg is bent even? If you've ever seen the face of a sheep, it's got kind of that bony nose, that big, bulky bone of right on its snout. And then right below that is its nose holes. And then the sheep. Okay? This sheep thing is everywhere. This sheep lotus, the lotus eating a sheep. Right here you have, I've decoded it here, but we'll look at it first for your perception. I'm going to tell you right now, what you're looking at, people, is first off, it's the St. Peter's coat of arms. That's what this is. So if you want to pull it up and look at it, you're looking at the face of a dragon with the head of a sheep inside of the mouth. The dragon is eating the sheep. Let me show you. I've decoded coat of arms plenty of times, and this is one of them. Okay. All right. So again, you have here. I've done it very transparent, so you can see I've only gone over the lines that are already there. There's the first sheep of the eye, or sheep's eye. There is the other sheep's eye. Slightly in white, I have outlined here, around, right here, and then also right there to make the whole structure of the sheep's face. You're looking at the same thing, people. And then this lower part, not only is it a demon, there's a demon's eye, there's a demon's eye, there's his nose and his mouth area, his overall face makes up the sum of two faces on both sides. So it's three faces. It talks about the three different faced creatures in Revelation. And then here are his horns. Whether you want to use this as his horns or you want to use this shadow as his horns, either way, they cast shifting shadows. They turn things upside down. They hide in plain sight. It's wearing a crown, the dragon is. Here's the dragon's eye. I've done it in red for you. Here is the snout nose area of the dragon. Here's the whole, like all of this. I could have colored all of it green, but I wanted to show you these lines are really, I'm just going over what's already there. And so overall, that area right there just makes the big dragon snake dinosaur open mouth snout nose right there. Okay. And then you go down right here, and then here is the bottom jaw of the open mouth of the dragon. Here's the other little section of where his mouth is. I can't zoom in for some reason. But then you pull an Isaiah 29 and you turn it upside down, and then you're looking, or no, actually that's not this one. This piece doesn't get turned upside down. Sorry. That is a different piece. That is still in the Vatican, though. Also, you are looking at the eyes. I haven't outlined it, but the eye of an owl is right here. The other eye of the owl is right here. Here is the beak. The lady's face that you see is the beak. There we go. We finally got it to zoom in. Is the beak of the owl. Now you can see where I've outlined in white for the sheep's face, by the way, and then how the mouth of the dragon is opened. The purple is the horns of the dragon, by the way, and then obviously, like I said, the crown is being worn by both of these. The owl, which represented of Moloch, for those of you that don't know, Moloch is the biblical god idol that they child sacrifice, Bohemian Grove, cremation of care, That's what this is all about with the owl. You'll see it on the White House. You'll see it all over the place. Anyway, so this is the beak. By the way, she's wearing like a slit, a slave collar, because that's what we are to them. It's slaves. For those of you that don't know about this type of stuff, and then you get tricked by people. By the way, you get tricked by these people. By the way, actually, forgot to highlight the ears of the sheep. Remember, I said it's a Dolan sheep. You can look it up, or we'll look it up in a minute if we have time. Right here. There's the ear of the sheep. There's the other ear of the sheep right here. Now, I've shown you in other episodes. Let's go to that real quick, where it's everywhere. I'm going to show you the same agenda is everywhere. All right, here's the Dolan sheep that I was going to point out. Now, notice that the whoops, click one too many. Notice that the ears are droopy. Okay, so that's all you need to remember. Also, actually, that's not all you need to remember. You need to remember this. Notice that here's the nose holes. Here's the nose holes. There's the mouth. And then his face is really bony. His that got that big bony nose. Alright? Same thing as that statue that I just showed you guys. This one right here. And this sheep deal is all over the place. So anytime you see the Mother Mary, because that's all that is, and I'm showing you on another episode, some goofball tried to say, because I did it on another, I decoded it another Mother Mary. I turned her upside down. He got mad. How dare you turn Mary upside down? That's an idol. Sorry, that's what it is. And scripture says from us to tear down their idols. So I'm just exposing them. So the bony nose. All right. The Dolan sheep with the bony nose. All right. Now this agenda with the sheep is everywhere. Here's, let's go to right here. Heck, why not? We'll do it again. Only this one is not just a sheep, but the placement of this and this is the face of, or the eyes of the sheep. Here are the droopy ears I just showed you. And then if I were to have done some of this in white, it would have been his bony nose and all that. And then this right here, this access would have been his tongue. But here is the mandible of the lotus. Here's the mandible of the lotus. The face, the bottom area of the face. And then top of the head, the antennas. I could have drawn it going out like this, but here's his antennas, and then here's the eyes. Okay, I'm not going to waste too much time on showing you that it's everywhere, but I'll show you that it's everywhere. Seville Cathedral in Germany. This, right here, same thing. A Dolan sheep. Here's the bony nose area. They hide within layers. Here's the actual nose holes, the nose holes. Here's the mouth, and here's the tongue sticking out right there. Bam. Here are the measurements of the ears. These angels were placed here. Let me scoot my image of myself over. These angels were posted there purposely to be symbolic for the ears. All right, there it is drawn out with the lotus. There's the mandibles. It's everywhere, guys. That's why they made that clip on that movie that we will get to next episode. See you soon.